Hey everyone, Bambi here. Today I just wanted to share with you some of my most favorite looks. A layered brilliant highlight and a layered deep contour. I'm also going to do some other looks in this video, so stay tuned and I'll show you how to achieve these looks. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. You can also hit the bell notification to find out when I update my channel. So let's get started. So I'm just using Jeffree Star's Magic Star Concealer in C18. Whatever you use to highlight, I'm sure that will also work. But what I like to do is use a shade that's much lighter than my natural concealer shade. I do this so I can achieve a more brighter highlight. And I'm just going to apply it in all the places you would normally apply highlight. Underneath the brows, on the lids, on the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, underneath your eyes, underneath the area where you contour underneath your cheek, on your chin. Some people like to highlight other places like the lips or the Cupid's bow, but I'm just going to do these basic highlighting areas. And then I'm just going to seal in the concealer with a loose powder. And I'm going to buff out the hard edges. I'm using a loose powder by Bare Minerals. Something that matches around the same shade of concealer that I'm using. And I generally like to go about 2 shades brighter or 2 shades lighter than my natural concealer shade. I'm going for a more exaggerated highlight. If you think this is kind of an extreme look, that's because it is. I'm going for stage makeup in the daylight. So now I'm just going to start applying my contour. I'm using the deepest shades from BH Cosmetics Glam Reflection Palette. For this look, we are going to apply a deep contour, double the layers, layering of contour to achieve an exaggerated contour. And I'm just going to apply a deep shade of eyeshadow in all the regular general areas you would contour. Underneath the bone of the cheek, the crease of the eye, the forehead, near the hairline, your jawline. I like to do the jawline to just create more dimension. Whatever colors you normally use to contour will probably also do just as well. The idea is that you want to layer contour, layer your highlight. The more layers, the more dimension. And now we're just gonna go over everything with a loose powder, or you can use a pressed powder foundation. I'm using Jeffree Star's Magic Star Loose Powder in Suede. For this, you want to use a color in your skin tone's natural range. So I'm using what generally matches my natural skin tone. But this is going to create the first layer. So the contour and the highlight that you just applied is going to be a little transparent underneath. And we're also going to use this to buff out the contour, mute the highlight, make everything more uniform. And after we set down that layer of foundation, we're going to start the process all over again, adding another layer of contour, another layer of highlight to create more dimension, a more 3D look. I'm just using a mini tapered blending brush from Morphe, going over all the general contour areas, the crease, the nose, the jawbone, near the hairline, underneath the chin or the jawline. I like to do this to create more dimension. Just go in tiny circles. If you make a mistake, if you feel the contour is, just gotten a little out of control, you've covered maybe too much surface area, just go back in with maybe a loose powder, buff it out. You can also erase with the highlight color that you're using, the highlight concealer. Or use liquid foundation if you want to erase a mistake that you made. Then I'm just going to set everything with a setting spray. I like to use rose water. It's very natural, it's very healthy, it smells amazing. Try not to use too much powder when contouring. We're just going to let that set I just and dry up the brush before with very little product with another layer and just contour. A very little bit onto the contour area, and then I buff it out. You can cover so much area with so little product. Sometimes I'll add another layer of highlight. It just depends on how I'm feeling. But I think this is deep enough. And it's definitely a very deep contour. So this is how you achieve a deep highlight, a deep contour.